Hi everyone, this is Naina from Angelic Echoes. Welcome back to my channel, and today we're connecting with the energy for the week ahead, which is from the 20th of October till the 27th of October. And the three decks of cards I'm bringing in, let me just bring the decks in, is the Akashic Tarot, the Wisdom of the Oracle deck of cards, and the Salty Sea Oracle. And I'm going to do this reading in the traditional way of the Divine Masculine Feminine and the journey to see what we need to know. So let's start shuffling. Thank you, angels. What do we need to know about the week ahead for the Divine Masculines? Divine Feminines, thank you, angels. And the journey, what do we need to know about the journey? Thank you, angels. What else do we need to know about the Divine Masculines for the upcoming week? The Divine Feminines for the upcoming week, and the journey for the week ahead. That was nice and quick. Thank you, angels. What do we need to know about the Divine Masculines for the week ahead? The Divine Feminine for the week ahead, and the journey for the week ahead. Okay, let's find a place to put all my decks. Thank you, angels. So let's start with the masculines. We'll go to the feminine and then the journey. So let's see what we need to know here. So we've got your fate and destiny. So what I'm feeling with this is that the angels want you to know, and I feel that your twin knows this, that it's fate and destiny to be with you, that you are their destiny, and this is fate. This is orchestrated by the divine because it's fate and destiny. They could still be wearing masks, and they could still be, well, they're definitely in fear still. Therefore, they might still be wearing masks. They could be obviously taking their masks off gradually, but this card is telling me that they're still wearing masks to protect themselves, because they're probably still in fear, fear of showing their true self, revealing their true self, and being vulnerable where they could potentially get hurt. So, but they do know that it's fate and destiny to be with you. So the masks, I feel like it's like, the word that's coming through is illumination. So I feel like the angels are saying that they're being illuminated to drop their masks, because this is fate and destiny. So I feel like the masks are coming off because they're being illuminated to drop the masks, so that fate and destiny can actually take place here, because it is fate and destiny to be with you. And all that glitters is not gold. And here we have it again, masks. So again, I feel that they've come to an awareness that whatever they thought is important isn't important, especially the material world. I feel this is like them letting go of the material world, and they're realizing that. And again, I feel like they dropping the masks. So I feel they're being illuminated to drop the masks. So and through this illumination, they're also realizing that the things that they held onto in this 3D physical world is not as glamorous or glittery as it appeared in the beginning. And that's what they're realizing in the week ahead. So, wow, okay. The cards spin for a reason. I don't know if this is coming upside down now. But anyway, so I'm just going to take it the correct way, because I'm not sure which way the card, it actually spun. So I'm going to leave it like this, because I think this is how the angels want me to read it. So, so they're architecting their future, okay? They're building the foundation to architect their future. And I know this card came out before. I do remember that when I brought this deck in, because they're busy laying the necessary foundations for the future. And this is foundations that for both you and your twin to have together. So even if they're not with you, do not for 1 minute think that, they in their karmic situation and they staying in it for, and kind of like committing to it and building something with a karmic. In actual fact, they're building a future with you through the lessons they're learning, and through the healing they're doing, and through the stability they're gaining within themselves and in their 3D world and in their finances, etc. That stability is the foundation they're building for your future with your twin. And what else do we have here? Okay, so we've got birth. So I feel that your twin is also going through a rebirth right now. And they're connecting with the inner child through this process. I feel like many of them are connecting with the inner child wonder, you know, which is what they've probably lost in their karmic situation. They lost a part of themselves that is joyful and sees the world in, you know, in a state of wonder and awe, and finds the humor in things and the lightheartedness in things. So I feel that your twin is definitely connecting with the inner child. They could also be reminiscing about the past that they've had with you and the good times they've shared with you. This could even be, you know, them healing issues related to a motherly figure as well. I feel that another message coming through could also be that they would like to have a family with you. They, you know, envisaging having a family with you. I stuttered there for a minute. And that's probably what they're also preparing for, is to have this, you know, family with you. It may be children, it may be something else, but they want that unity, commitment, and that family kind of commitment with you, whether that involves actual children, pets, you know, other forms of a family, like, you know, fluffy toys or anything like that, is irrespective, but they want this partnership with you. And we've got here the willow, okay? And what I'm feeling with this card is, so what I'm connecting with here is definitely a tree that's being able to withstand, you know, any type of weather here. So this is about, no matter what's happening, even if things may feel stagnant and stuck, the roots are quite deep because they're building the strong foundation here. So whatever's happening, whatever is, you know, being built in the absence of the two of you being in the physical world together, it is going to withstand, you know, the storms and anything, any challenges that you may face. Okay, the storms, the wind, anything that you may face. And I feel that your twin is also connecting with their emotions. They're connecting with their emotions in this week ahead, and they're gaining a lot of strength through this energy they're in. So even if it feels like they don't know a way forward, okay, they are definitely gaining strength in the situation to withstand whatever comes their way. And I feel like light is being light is shining rather on the situation to illuminate their path again to where they're meant to be. So I feel like something new is being born here, which is why we also have this here. So I feel this rebirth energy is also coming through for me in this card. I'm connecting with it in the card, and definitely illumination again coming through here. And we've got here the Queen of Forces. Okay, so I feel this is how your twin sees you, as somebody that is, you have a hold on them. You are so powerful, you have a hold on your twin because they can't forget you. You are, you know, you are basically balanced. You are balanced between your masculine and feminine energies, and they also balancing with you their masculine and feminine energies. And it's like you have the whole world in your hands, because them coming back to you is dependent on you as well, accepting them back. And you are standing in your power. This for me feels like a card of power. Again, I'm connecting with like the Queen of Wands, where you're in your charm and you're mesmerizing and you passionate and you driven and you ambitious, and you know, and that's how they see you. somebody that can command what they want, you know. So I'm also getting like a Queen of Swords energy with this card, even though I feel this is a Queen of Wands actually. But I'm feeling like, you know, again, you're in your power, you're beautiful, you balanced, you can have anything you want, and that's how they see you. So the main message for the Divine Masculine for the upcoming week is that they're being illuminated to drop the masks, because they know it's fate and destiny, and they're building a foundation. And that foundation is definitely going to withstand any storms, because they're going through a rebirth. But there were additional messages here around, you know, also connecting with the inner child, wanting a family with you, and definitely healing family related issues as well, mother issues, you know, things like that. So let's see what else we need to know for the Divine Feminine. So we've got the Six of Roses here. And this is like, obviously, you know, like a battlefield. So I feel like you could be battling with this journey. You could be feeling like, oh, you know, is anything ever going to move forward? And, you know, you could be like feeling really conflicted in your mind, you know, like between your higher self and your ego. That's what I'm feeling with this. So you could be really conflicted in the week ahead, you know, wondering, is anything ever going to change? But in actual fact, there are building blocks, you know, taking place to build the foundation, kind of like what your twin is doing, which is architecting a foundation. So you both are basically building a solid foundation through the healing and lessons and stability and maturity that you're both gaining through this, a deep understanding of life, your connections, your connection to source, your understanding of each other, your understanding of the journey, your understanding of your own triggers, wounds, etc. You're building a really solid foundation, and you're both discovering yourself in this process. And so even though this battlefield is happening in your head, because I feel this is more about your head, you are actually rising through this. You're rising, you know, I feel like this is also you rising above the ego, or you're learning to rise above the ego. That's what I'm feeling with this. So you could be feeling conflicted in the week ahead, but you are rising, you are learning to rise above the ego, and you're coming out here as the lighthouse. So you are the lighthouse. You are definitely the lighthouse for your twin. And I also feel the spirit guides are guiding you to stand, to not forget your light, to be that lighthouse for your Divine Masculine. So if you are feeling conflicted in the week ahead, which could even be not necessarily just in your own head about the journey, but this could even be about something else in your life that could, you know, be of some sort of conflict in the week ahead, where something is troubling you, or somebody is opposing you for whatever reason, and, you know, draining your energy, etc., or triggering you. You are learning to rise above the ego. You establishing a strong foundation in yourself as well for the future that you're creating with your twin. And the spirit guides are guiding you to be the lighthouse, and because you are the lighthouse for your twin, and to stand in your light and rise above the ego, and remember that in the week ahead. So that's what I feel is coming in for the Divine Feminine. So for the journey, what do we have? Let's start this way. We've got the waterfall, and the waterfall is about emotions. So I feel like this is about flowing with the river, or flowing, allowing things to flow, you know, as it's meant to. And while you know, water flows and easily, and you know, it's a sign to sort of go with the flow. This is also quite, waterfalls are also quite a force, you know, it's quite powerful. So I feel like the emotions could be strong in the week ahead as well between the two of you. You both could be really focused on each other, and the emotion that you feel for each other. But I feel that you're both also going with the flow in the week ahead, to allow things to just unfold as it's meant to. Yeah. And yeah, there's balance being restored here. So we have the Seven of Forces, balance. So there's a lot of force energy here, okay? So the Seven of Forces is also about balance here, balancing the scales. So I feel you're both finding balance in your situation with each other. I also feel this is about justice, where, you know, decisions are being made. Things could be turning out in the favor of your journey with your twin as well. There could be some legal agreements being sorted out, things happening behind the scenes that you may not know about. There's definitely a door opening for something new to come in. And, you know, opening a door of where blocks are also released is what I'm feeling. And I do feel like there's some sort of decision that could be made in the week ahead as well, which will help to bring about balance. Or that's what your twin could definitely be focusing on, and you in your life. And there's a higher power here that's guiding the journey and protecting the journey, and there's a divine plan in place as well, is what I'm feeling with a higher power, that even though you feel like, oh my word, what is going on, nothing's happening, you being reassured that this is in divine hands. Your journey is in the hands of the divine, and this is governed by the divine. So you have nothing to worry about, because justice is being served here. And this could bring about, I feel this justice could also bring about a lot of emotion, like a force of, like a overwhelming emotion as well. Whatever's going to happen here in this legalities or balancing or justice. And if your twin reaches out to you as well, it could be even an emotional thing for both of you, tears of joy, but also it could be emotional, but this is governed by a higher power. And yeah, we've got past life. So whatever's happening between you and your twin is related to a past life experience, okay? So it could be a past life issue, and the past life issue is what's being balanced right now. So this is a universal balance about a past life issue. So whatever's happened in the past, your past life contract is currently playing out. And this is a seahorse. So I feel this is also about finding the freedom from past lives, patterns. And that's what's happening here, where whatever you and your twin are experiencing is basically a past life contract playing out to bring about balance. But this is being governed by higher power, because I feel that you are being guided rather, both you and your twin. The higher power is helping you to transcend this past life pattern, okay? And then we've got positivity. So remain positive about your situation, because I feel that there's happy times on the horizon. The dolphin is a representative of good news, happiness coming in. So there's reason to be happy, because I feel that balance is being restored, because this is like for me, I'm seeing this as the justice card, okay? Things are being sorted out, which is related to a past life issue as well. And we've got interference here. So I feel that this is definitely, this justice, I feel, is related to whatever third party situation could be interfering in the situation, or anything that's preventing your twin from coming back to you. I feel that this is being, justice is, playing out here, where things are tipping in your favor, divine feminine as well as your twin. This interference is basically being transcended, because this is being governed by higher power, and which is a past life issue. So there's good reason to feel positive and to know that happy times are on the horizon. And that's what's coming in for the week ahead. So I feel that your twin could be focused on karmic matters in the upcoming week. And you, if you are in a karmic situation, divine feminine, you could be focused on karmic matters to balance scales. It's related to past life issues, and that's going to help to bring positivity and light to your situation, but also help to transcend past life patterns as well. And your twin is definitely being illuminated to drop the masks and see the truth. So So remain strong and be that lighthouse that you are, and rise above the ego in the upcoming week. Thank you so much for watching. Have a lovely day or evening wherever you are. Take care. Namaste. Bye.